I've been following the virus scare closely, not only on mainstream media, but with alternative news sites on YouTube and BitChute. In case you're not familiar with them, I find alternative sources to be quite helpful in maintaining a balanced perspective and not allowing yourself to fall into the panic and victim trap that mainstream media encourages. These alternative sources are coming up with interesting bits of information, such as the overall death count in Italy is roughly the same as last year, only now the deaths are being attributed to the virus instead of the diseases, which probably account for most of them. And last winter, 2018 to 2019, according to the government CDC website, the Center for Disease Control, the ordinary flu killed 80,000 in the U.S. alone. Many doctors are saying present conditions are no worse than a normal flu season. I'm telling you this just to make you aware that there is another side to the panic propaganda, and that it can be illuminating and helpful to know about it. Of course, I'm not denying that many people are experiencing genuine hardship and threats to their health and livelihoods. Fear is rampant, but if you know a few things about emotional clearing work, you can use these principles to your advantage now. The basic starting point, if you're experiencing fear or panic or any kind of emotional stress, is to acknowledge or even to just make the assumption that these feelings have been festering in your subconscious and that events in the world are only triggering the feelings into awareness. It could even be said that suppressed fear in the collective subconscious is finally erupting and causing the worldwide chaos. This is one of the foundational principles of our work, the idea that we all have an individual subconscious in which negative feelings become trapped, originating sometime in the past, and that these feelings get activated by external circumstances and can even play a part in attracting or creating negative external circumstances. This explains why some people are having a severe reaction and other people are relatively unaffected by what's going on. If you're not having a particularly stressful or fearful reaction, you can assume you don't have a great deal of suppressed fear in your personal subconscious. But if you are having a severe reaction with excessive fear about your health or financial situation, the starting point is to assume that you do have substantial fear buried in the subconscious, and that these feelings are now just being stimulated into awareness by external circumstances. If you can shift into this mindset, it gives you two major advantages. First, you start to take responsibility for your emotional experience. You go beyond seeing yourself as a victim. Taking responsibility is always the first step to any kind of effective inner or psychological work. Then you reframe the current situation. Instead of seeing it only as a major disaster, you start to realize that you're being given the opportunity to release tons of suppressed negativity that you have been carrying around with you for decades. Suppressed negativity is now coming to the surface in the form of fearful feelings, so it can be released, which you can do if the feelings are handled correctly. It doesn't happen automatically. Probably this whole thing will be over in a month or two. So don't waste the opportunity. However, it does take some time and study and perhaps an inclination towards consciousness expanding practices to fully understand what I'm talking about. These practices activate your right brain, which increases intuition and emotional sensitivity and capability. Most of the world is trapped in a limited left brain perspective. Nevertheless, in this video, I'm going to lead you through a crash course emotional clearing session aimed at managing and releasing any fear that may be coming up. I'm not going to be giving you all the deep principles for releasing negative feelings because if you're new to this work, you most probably will not be able to instantly comprehend and use them. I'm going to give you a light version which can still be helpful. So here goes. This will take about 20 minutes. Get yourself seated comfortably. You can lie down if you wish, but I think it's better to be sitting upright without leaning back, or better yet, in meditation pose on the floor. What we're going to be doing is working on a feeling level. It may take you some time to get this. There are 5 steps to the emotional clearing process. Step 1 is deep relaxation. Step 2, awareness. Step 3, acceptance. Step 4, direct experience. Step 5 is witnessing. Whenever a painful or negative feeling comes up, you take it through the steps, which we'll do together right now. So let's begin. Close your eyes and allow yourself to relax. Step 1, deep relaxation. We're going to use the breath to relax us by breathing consciously for 2 minutes. Try to send the breath down deep into the lower abdomen and follow along with my count. We're going to breathe in and out to the count of 4. So here goes. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In. Send the breath way down deep. Out. And then relax as you exhale. Keep relaxing and letting go on the exhale. In. Out. You want to let go of any worry or stressful feelings as much as you can. Out. In. Out. Keep relaxing.
In, out, in, out, in, out,
Allow yourself to relax more and more.
in, out,
Especially with that feeling of letting go on the exhale.
in, out, in, out.
Okay, now step 2 is awareness. Visualize the circumstances that you're concerned with and let feelings be triggered, which at the moment are most probably fear or related feelings. Let's invite these feelings to come forward. Don't be afraid of them. We're inviting them to come forward so we can work with them and release them. Feel as if you are getting out of your mind and dropping into your body, which is where feelings are based. Then stop blaming the virus. Take responsibility. Make the assumption that the feelings are coming from within, from your subconscious, only being activated by circumstances. This is the opportunity for clearing the feelings. You're taking responsibility on a feeling emotional level for your feelings only. You're not taking responsibility for the virus or any other outer circumstances or anyone else's feelings. Step 3 is acceptance. Our basic assumption is that feelings in the subconscious don't release because they have been rejected by the conscious mind and therefore became trapped. In order to release them, we have to stop rejecting them. Shift your mindset so that you are no longer so much fighting, rejecting, resisting any negative feeling coming up. Just be okay with the feeling. You acknowledge that it's there, but you stop fighting it. You relax into it. If it's fear, you stop fighting the fear. You allow it. You make a place for it. You're okay with it. Step 4, direct experience. Now find the feeling in your body and just feel it. Keep breathing into it. Keep shifting out of your mind where you're thinking or worrying about the feeling and into your body where you are experiencing the feeling directly. It's this direct experiencing of the feeling that allows it to finally be released. Step 5, witnessing. As you're feeling the feeling in your body, shift to a witness perspective. This means you step back, detach, and remain calm in the presence of any distressing feeling. You become two people. You have shifted consciousness to your higher self, detached and tranquil, just witnessing your lower self feelings, whatever they may be, in your lower self body. Stay in this place and keep up a regular breath. When you find yourself drifting away from the feeling, moving into thoughts, come back to the feeling. Learn to recognize the difference between thinking and feeling. The goal in meditation is always to calm the mind. That means calm the thinking mind so that you can see past it into higher levels of experience. But for right now, we're seeing past the mind into the feeling self. That's what we're working with. So whenever distracting thoughts come up, just put them aside, shift your focus back to the feeling in the body. Get a good sense of body sensation. Keep breathing into the body. Keep feeling the feelings in the body. Find the fear in your body. And let's invite this fear to come forward even more so that it can be released. It becomes released simply because you're giving it your undivided, passive, accepting attention. You're moving into presence, extending this presence unconditionally to any negative feeling that's coming up. But most especially, any fearful feeling. Keep separating thinking from feeling. If you're thinking, you're in your head. If you're feeling, you're in your body. Keep shifting into the body. Feeling what's happening in the body. Keep breathing into the body. Keep relaxing. You're dropping all sense of striving. You're not trying to accomplish anything really, except just to be present in the moment. Fully present in the moment, experiencing this feeling, emotional energy in your body with complete acceptance and passivity. Just keep relaxing into it. Remember, you don't try to make any negative feelings change or go away. You're not substituting any positive feelings for the negative feelings of fear. You just detach and witness. That's the key here. You're witnessing at the same time you're experiencing them in the lower body. Just keep breathing, feeling the feeling in your body, witnessing it. Stay relaxed, focused on the feeling in the body. Maintain a smooth, even breath, breathing into the body. Keep relaxing. Keep shifting to the witness, just watching the feeling with complete acceptance and presence as the feeling is occurring in the body. Now let's start to finish our session. Close the door to the subconscious just by visualizing it happening. Bring in some light from overhead. See the light coming in on the inhale and then going out on the exhale to form a brilliant psychic shield all around you, which will protect you at all times from any negativity. Feel yourself safe inside your protective aura. And then when you're ready, open your eyes, come back to normal. Try to do this exercise every day. The effects will build up and greatly influence your positive emotional experience. After a while, which may not happen immediately, negative feelings will dissipate because of this focused, neutral presence you are extending towards them. And you will be permanently liberated from them. This is a skill I'm trying to teach you, and like any other skill, it may take some time to develop. How long depends on you. It could be a few days, weeks, or months. But don't give up. It works. Be well.